state has its own set of symbols. This week we're studying the state of Alabama, and its state animal is the black bear. Did you know that black bears live only in North America? They do have the full range of North America. That means they live in areas all the way from north in Canada to the south by Mexico. Did you know they can run up to 30 miles an hour? A lot of times we don't think that, because when we see them, they tend to take their time and they just kind of lope along and they go slowly. But when they want to, they can go fast. So don't try to outrun a black bear. If you ever see one, what the experts recommend is that you stay looking at them and you just retreat. You go backwards very slowly. And sometimes they'll be aggressive and they'll like charge, and you're supposed to just stand still and just yell at them. Just shout really loud. Chances are you will never have that happen. And they are very beautiful animals to look at. They are very good swimmers. They're very good tree climbers. You see bear cubs up in trees a lot of times. They're so cute. The mothers tend to be very good mothers. They take good care of their babies. And they can get quite big. An adult black bear can range anywhere from 99 pounds, that's 100 pounds, to 550 pounds. That's a big animal. Join me today as we draw a black bear and some other state symbols too. We'll also include a monarch butterfly, a peach tree, it's the fruit tree of Alabama, and a largemouth bass. Do you have your paper and your pencil ready? It's time to draw the bear. Okay, to get started, we're going to put our bear about in the middle of the paper. Now I know that I have a big paper and you have a littler paper, and that's fine. You can see it better if I draw it on a big one. Okay, but you make it fit your paper. Okay, so up here in the top, we're going to put a tree, and then down here we're going to put a bear, and then down here we're going to have water. So let's put your hand in the middle part of your paper so you know where you're going to put your bear. With your fingers, just kind of go around in a circle or an oval so that you know where that bear's going to sit. Okay? And then up here at the top, this will be the top corner of him. Go ahead and draw a curvy line. Just like that. It's just an arc. Just kind of a small curvy line. And then we're going to go this way and whoop, like that. Just a little bit of a curvy line. Can you see it okay, Ellie? Good. I have a guest student here with me today who's drawing along with us. I'm very excited to have my beautiful granddaughter Ellie here with us. Okay, we'll draw in the ears in a bit. Let's go ahead and just go kind of over like this and get the top of the head. Where the head is, just very lightly, draw a circle so you know where that head is going to go for the bear. Just right here. Okay? That'll help you so you don't get lost. And then put your pencil where my pencil is. Okay, and whoop. And around. And over. I'll erase that later. That was an oops. And now just take this line and very lightly We're just showing where the body goes. Go like that. So it's kind of like a big circle. That shows us where the body of the bear is going to go. Okay? So we have one big circle right here. You can check your work. One big circle right here. And then one littler circle right here. Can you see that? If you made some mistakes like I did, it's okay. Don't worry about it. That's why we have an eraser, and we're going to use it. It's okay. All right, so now put your pencil where my pencil is. We're going to draw some legs. Whoop. Put your pencil where my pencil is. Whoop. For the paw, just do a circle. We'll turn it, we'll be more fancy with it later. Okay, put your pencil where my pencil is, and a curvy line. And put your pencil where my pencil is, and a curvy line. And a circle for the paw. The back leg, we're gonna start right here. Put your pencil where my pencil is. And we'll just come down and kind of in. And we'll do a circle for the paw. Okay, and then that leg will connect right here. See this little line? Just right there. Okay, it's starting to kind of look like a bear. We're gonna make him look more like a bear now. Give him an ear. Let's see, where does that first ear go? Right about here. Put your pencil where my pencil is. Ready? Okay, and whoop. It's just like an upside down U, right here. And then we're gonna go over from there to right here. See where that dot is? It's just kind of a straight line over from this. Okay, to draw that other ear, we want the top of this ear over here to be about the same height as this ear, maybe a little lower. So it's going to stop right about there. See how I drew these lines to kind of show where it's going to go? Okay, so we go boop. We're going to do an upside down U. Whoop, just like that. Okay, so if you didn't catch that, put your pencil where my pencil is. And we go whoop, like that. Okay, good. Now let's draw some eyes and make him look like a bear. Put your pencil where my pencil is. And we go whoop to just start the first eye. And then over here, whoop. And his nose, I don't really like how I drew his nose. I'm going to do some erasing here. Maybe you'll like yours better than I like mine. And that's okay. Mistakes, that's part of art. Okay, and whoop. And he's got this line in between here. And actually, I want this eye smaller, so I'm going to erase it a little bit. The shape of the head is kind of like a triangle here. with kind of a straight end. I was looking at my the head of my bear and I thought, that's not quite right. And this is how it is in art. You have to just keep working at it. And you do some erasing. And you just keep working. So. All right. And all these lines, not only can we erase, but we're also going to color over them in a little while using other materials. So it's not the end of the world, even though it kind of looks like it at the moment. Like it doesn't look great to have all those erased things, but that's how you learn. Okay, so that's the head of our bear. We have our bear basically here. Let's go around the outsides and we'll talk about what we're going to erase and what we're going to keep. Now, this whole leg, we're not going to see a divider between the body and the leg. So let's erase this part. Like that. I'm going to make it a little straighter. Okay? So that goes there. This part of the body you will see because the hind leg is behind this part of the body. So I'm going to go like that. And when I look at my picture, I'm thinking, I want to change this a little bit too. You're going to see me doing lots of erasing today. Okay. You can do some erasing too. That's why we've got that eraser. Okay, and here's the leg for our bear. We'll just make it one big thing. We did this circle so we knew what to make the shape for the paw. But we can make it a little bit lighter, just more of a suggestion and not really a circle. Okay, same thing here. All right, now we're going to get into some fun. We're going to, let's see, this front leg, it's the same thing as this. We don't need to see that body line so much. Okay. For the head, if you draw this line right here, kind of straight and then over, that shows the definition of where the head is. Okay. And now we can get into some fun stuff. We can start to color in where the nose goes. Like this. See, I went straight over, curvy line down, and then colored in that space. It's kind of like a diamond shape almost there. All right. And I might even take it over a little bit more. Okay, so that helps to show us where our bear is. Now, let's show where our water goes. We're just going to use a little lines to kind of suggest it. He's standing in the middle of a river. Do you know why? Because bears like to eat fish. And so he's going to be doing some fishing for a largemouth bass. That is the state fish for Alabama, and we're studying the state of Alabama. So he's got a fish in his mouth. So put your pencil where my pencil is, right by his nose. See, it's right above the nose, right here. And we're going to draw a curvy line, just like that. That's the start of our fish. And then we'll draw the fin of the fish, like that. And then we go a curvy line over. And let's draw the head of the fish. Put your pencil where my pencil is, right under his chin, and go curvy down. And now we go curvy over. Does that look like a fish? Yay, we have a fish. Now we can give our little fish an eyeball. We'll give them some fins. They always have these fins on their backs. Put your pencil where my pencil is. We'll give them a fin on the bottom. And let's draw a little line here because they have some markings that we'll come back to in a minute when we color him in. Okay, behind him we have a bunch of grass. And up here we have a tree. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna draw a tree up here. So I'm going to just kind of mark where it's going to go. I'll go into more detail later, but that's the top part of my tree. And then down here, I'm going to draw some branches. And you can make your tree how you want. This is how I'm making my tree. This is a peach tree because the state fruit tree for Alabama is the peach tree. So we have all the symbols of Alabama here in this picture. We have the peach tree, the black bear, the largemouth bass, and guess what we're forgetting? We also need the butterfly. Well, it's actually an insect, but it's the monarch butterfly. All right, so for the monarch, maybe we'll do a couple of them in a couple places. Let's put one down here over the water. So we'll make him kind of big because he's in the foreground, the front part of the picture. So do a curvy line. And then make it curve around. Our butterfly is going to look really big compared to the butterfly. And then we're going to curve in. And we're going to curve out. And then we're going to make a straight line. And we'll curve. And then he is an insect. He flies around from flower to flower. Here's his little antennae. And he collects nectar. Butterflies and insects are so important because they mean that we can eat food. Yay, we like food. We'll give them some legs. And you could draw a flower there if you wanted to. And now, of course, the monarch butterfly, he's orange and black. And he has, oh, here, you know what? This is, where does it start? Right here. This is his second wing, and this is the other wing. Okay, in fact, I think I need this one needs to be drawn more like that. But that's okay because he has these lines that are black and white and orange. And then he has all these lines drawn in like this. Loopy, loopy, loopy. And then lines from here and here and here. You can always pull up a picture of a monarch butterfly if you want to help you. He also has some spots. Isn't that fun? He has spots in this part of his or her wings. And then she or he also has the lines. So the fact that I have that line there, which was kind of a mistake, doesn't matter at all. Oh, and on the body, there's all these spots. He has a black body with white spots, like polka dots. Very fun. So we have 4 state symbols. We've got the monarch butterfly, largemouth bass, did I say? Largemouth largemouth fish, the black bear, and the peach tree. Yay! Hello, students. Okay, so now we have a rough idea of what this picture is going to look like, and it's time to go ahead and start adding some color and some shading. Shading is where you put a darker color around the edges to try to make it look more round. So what I have right here is a piece of black pastel, chalk pastels, and I'm just going to add a little bit around the edges of my black bear just to help give him that round shape. You can also add shadows, like under here he would have some shadows. I'm just going to kind of go around the edges, and we will smooth it all together in a little while. Okay, now he is a black bear, but I want other colors in there too, so that he doesn't look boring. I'm filming right now, Coach. Okay, so let's see. I have my different colors that I can choose from. And I think maybe I'll add a little bit of blue, because I think that blue would look pretty. And you might say, bears aren't blue. Well, you know what? This is art. And so we can make him look how we want. And also what I can do then is I can add some of that blue in my water and maybe a little bit in my sky, and it'll help kind of pull everything together, and a little bit in my fish. Okay, now let's see. Water that's closer to you is going to be darker, and the water that's farther away is going to be lighter. So I'm going to remember that when I'm adding my colors. And same with the sky. Actually, the sky down here will be lighter because that's in the distance. That's by the horizon. So I'm going to add some other blue also. And what's really fun is when you get a tissue or something and you start smudging all these colors together, and it looks really pretty. Now I might decide to go ahead and actually have this be grass, which I think I'll do, and that's okay. All right, I'm going to put some green here, and here, and here. See, our fish is out of the water because he caught him. And then here's some green for our tree. I'll add a little green in here, but you know what? This tree that I'm drawing is in the springtime, and so there's going to be different pinks and whites and colors like that. Now it doesn't look like much right now, but that's how it is with art, is that you have to take your time and keep adding other things to it. So what I'm doing, what I'm focusing on, is putting the rough it in, and then I can add details later that will make it look better. Okay, so there's for the brown for that. And we have a monarch butterfly. Monarch butterfly is orange and black. I'm going to add some orange in here. I'm not worrying about filling it in real well because, like I said, I'm going to smudge it. Feet of our bear.